What's being called the world's largest advanced plastics recycling and renewal facility is coming to Macon. But before that move happens, the Industrial Authority may have to authorize a pretty hefty loan. Ashlyn Webb joins us in studio with more on the issue.
Yes, the authority is talking about approving up to $500 million in revenue bonds to Brightmark Plastics Renewal. This morning, the authority heard from the public, mainly concerned citizens and environmental groups, about whether they should authorize that $500 million loan. The money would go toward construction of the over 5 million square foot facility on Walton Road. The Industrial Authority's executive director, Stephen Adams, says for this type of bond under federal law, there has to be a government issuer. In this case, that's the Industrial Authority. They'll issue the bonds on Brightmark's behalf. But to be clear here, the Industrial Authority is not on the hook for the bonds.
Brightmark is solely responsible, our project in Macon, for the debt there, the bonds that would be issued.
Brightmark CEO Bob Powell says this deal is necessary for the project to be economically viable.
Generally, are going to have to not only invest our own Brightmark equity, but generally you try to seek debt on a project to make it work.
But out of the dozens who spoke at the public hearing Monday morning, an overwhelming majority spoke out against the deal and the company's move to Macon. Many people expressed concerns about the plant's impact on the environment.
They can't push it through. We have got to have an environmental impact study to see how this is going to affect everybody involved, the wildlife, our rivers, the state of Georgia. And we just think it's only fair for $500 million of bond money to go out without any study by the people. We just think we deserve a voice.
Brightmark says their plants heat plastic until they're vaporized and then lets those vapors condense into things like diesel fuel and wax.
When we finish this, is really going to be something that the community is proud about.
Now, much of the conversation in that hearing focused on concerns about air quality and other environmental impacts the plant could have. Powell says Brightmark doesn't incinerate plastics and that their emissions will be comparable to the amount of emissions of a medium-sized hospital. Lori, back to you.
Thank you, Ashlyn. In June, Brightmark announced it planned to build the facility. In that announcement, the company said it planned to invest more than $680 million into the Macon plant. The company says the site will sustainably recycle plastic waste that can no longer be recycled. That includes plastic film, styrofoam, plastic drink cups, and more.